Okay, in this video we're going to do the same exercise we did before with the 2 lines on the ground, but we're going to do it with an L stance. To measure this up first, ask for some help from mum or dad. So you'll see that my daughter's going to stand with her toes touching one side of the line. Then we want 2.5 centimetres between the heels and then the other foot down. And that's the distance of our lines. Okay, so this far apart, the length of your foot plus 2.5 centimetres plus the width of your heel. From this position, I'm just going to ask Anna to stand in an L stance so that we can correct her L stance facing this way. Can you face this way? Step other foot forward so that everyone on the camera can see. And I'm going to show mums and dads how it works. L stance, not walking stance, that's it. So, between the heels here, there's only 2.5 centimetres. So this foot has to come in nice and close. That's it. The feet turn, the heels turn outwards, so the feet are angled about 15 degrees, so just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Don't even think too much about that. Now, very importantly, you're going to sit back a little bit on the back leg, bend both your knees so that this knee is over the top of your toes. Okay, if this knee's over the toes, that one's going to bend naturally. And notice that this knee is outwards. So we don't want to collapse this knee in this way. That's a bad, bad, bad L stance. We're going to open it up this way, nice and wide, and then we get a nice L stance, and the body is naturally on an angle that we call half facing. Okay, so now coming between your lines, starting your parallel stance. That's it. Now move your hands on your hips. First up, put that right foot forward and pivot on the balls of the feet. Very importantly, pivot on the balls of the feet. Step forward this way. That's it. Into your L stance. Where you go. Now, if the L stance is too wide, if it's more than that 2.5 centimetres wide, this is going to be a big target. So we want it to be a really small target. Okay, now from here, pivoting on the ball of the foot, sliding forward and touching the other next side of the belt on the floor, and then the other one. And then go backwards. Always pivoting on the ball of the foot, never on the heel. Again, your foot will come in a little bit and then curve outwards. Called an out curve line. It comes in and then out. In and then out. Once you've done that a few times, you can then do things with your hands. In particular, yellow stripes do an inner forearm middle block. So crossing underneath and blocking outwards this way. You can do that. That's it. Remember, you're crossing underneath the inner forearm middle block. That's it. Now coming forward, crossing this hand held up. And go again. Parents, you might just want to watch to make sure that the child's still got a little bit more of their weight on their back leg. So 70% of the weight on the back leg. Not like this. Particularly when they're going backwards, they'll tend to put too much weight on their back leg. And when they're going forwards, they'll put too much weight on their front leg. So we want to make sure that we keep that nice stance. A little bit more weight on the back leg. Now another thing that the yellow stripes up to yellow belts can, or everyone can benefit from practicing, hands up in front of chest, pull back, forearm guarding block. Hands in front of chest, pull back, forearm guarding block. Keeping the hands up. Okay, forwards and backwards. Using those lines on the floor. And you can do the same thing with knife hand. With a forearm guarding block, the fist is at shoulder height. With a knife hand guarding block, the fingertips are at shoulder height. And this hand here is off in front of your other badge. 1, 2, 3, 4. And forearm. 1, 2. Just using the lines you've got on the floor to get the width of the stance right. You might even be able to put some length marks on the floor as well to keep those stances the right length. Okay? Practice that for 5 minutes and then come back for the next video. Thank you.